Looks like the hydro people got this gas station back up and running. So I'm going to get some more fuel and definitely upload a video from here because my area is awful and we don't have Wi-Fi still. Our cable or internet is out. Looks like everybody's going to be pulling out this way. So we'll all have to kind of hang out in line. Once again, practice our patience. This spot just opened up. Hate to use up the diesel spot, but it looks like they're out of diesel. There's a, oh no, somebody, looked like there was a sign on there, but it's somebody forgot to take their receipt. So, oh well. It's only 2 gallons, 10 liters. Gotta get a next size up, maybe. Just gonna move the car and let somebody else have at it. We're gonna park here, see if we got, because there's a cell phone tower right there. Let me just check this speed, the internet speed in this spot. If you're ever wondering what the speed of your internet is, there's a app called Speed Test. And it's by Ookla, and then you just wait for it to load up. I'm getting 4 bars out of 4. It's 5G. If I hit go, we'll see what our speed is. It usually does the download first, so we're up to over 300, 400, bouncing back and forth. It hopefully will be over 400. I don't care about the download speed, but again, the tower's right there. I should be able to get a really good upload speed. And right now at my home, I'm getting like less than 0.01 because it was not really trying to upload at all. So 75 megabits per second upload. So this video through my phone should upload quickly. Put up the steering wheel tray. Right now it's my office. I'm also going to shut off my car. I left my car running just for a little bit, just in case I had to move closer to the highway to get a different cell phone tower. So I've got a hotspot to my phone. Open up Chrome, go to my vlog channel, and hit YouTube Studio, create, upload. Actually, I already started one, so, and then I stopped it at home, but I didn't cancel it, so it is probably in my content. Yeah, it just said upload interrupted. You hit resume upload. Back in the day, you couldn't do that. You had, if it crashed on you halfway through, you had to start from the beginning. And back in the day also, my upload speed was about 11. And right now I'm getting 76.5 through my cell phone. But of course I'm right by a cell phone tower. Again, if you are a YouTuber and where you are trying to upload from, if you can get yourself to a cell phone tower, if you're going to do it through your phone, that's a great way of doing it. because again, it would take me, I don't even know how long it would take, because I had it uploading for about 10 minutes and it just kept saying 0 upload. It is just after 12, so it's 33 hours with no electricity. It seems that areas are getting it back. Chances are by the time I get home, it'll be back, but at least I'll have my generator's got a great workout. I think I bought it like 5 years ago. I actually made a video on it. By the time I remember getting home, getting it going, the power came on. I don't remember using it for very long, maybe a few hours. Yeah, maybe it's a few hours, because I remember it being out. We had to put it out in the middle of the yard, and it was springtime, which is amazing. It always seems to happen in the spring. But put it out in the middle of the yard because the fumes seem to be coming into the house. So, and that's not good. All right, so that says we're still getting. It's going to stop my phone from. I kind of swipe away all my apps and everything, so the phone is just open for this to upload as fast as it can. It says it's going to take 32 hours and 30 something minutes, but it's not going to take that long. It's saying that it's 25% uploaded, which in that time I was talking to you guys, there's no way it's going to be 2 hours. Yeah, it's at 27, so it's moving really quick. While my phone and my computer are still continuing to upload, now it's at 33%, I can do my description. I think I'm going to, I can't remember what, I built the thumbnail already, so I can upload that too. Sometimes I've discovered if you're struggling to upload through your phone or whatever, if you just go through the steps of, hit upload and hit all the buttons you have to get to the very end of that procedure. If you try to alter the title, the description, and the thumbnail, it seems to take longer. I've noticed that multiple times in the past. As soon as I started uploading, I'm like, oh, here we'll put the thumbnail in, and it seemed to all of a sudden drag. Like, we're up to 46%. See, it's going quick. It's saying now it's going to take 57 minutes, but it's going to take less than even that. But yeah, 33 hours. I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning. My brain was just like, we're hoping that the power was just going to come back on before 12. We went to bed before 12, and then at 4 o'clock, I just kind of woke up and looked to see if my alarm clock was flashing numbers, which mean our power is back. And nope, everything was pitch black. I'm not sure if you've ever woken up in a house where there is no power anywhere in your house or your neighborhood. Like, it is dark at 4 o'clock in the morning. Usually when you get up, there are your alarm clock. There's other things that are plugged in that have like little LEDs. So like there are things in the house that kind of illuminate everything. Like even the clock on the kitchen stove, that's bright enough to help you navigate through the kitchen. So, but when that power is completely out, it is pitch black. Like feel your way around. And my goal was to find whichever Jackery still had power in it and plug the fridge in, because the fridge was I think we only went to the fridge twice in that basically 24-hour period or less. Yeah, about 24 hours. Well, 25 hours from when we stopped getting electricity to when I finally plugged a Jackery into the fridge. And then as soon as I woke up at about 7:30, 8 o'clock, I went back out, started the generator. I didn't want it to run all night. And again, we had Jackeries that could do other things in the house, and the Blue Eddy and the DJI. So all three of those companies came in super handy during this little crisis that we have had to deal with. So I plugged the fridge in finally straight to the generator. And last night at 4, I plugged it into a Jackery, which had 50%. And then by 8 o'clock, because the fridge had cooled, warmed up a little bit too much, to the point where when we plugged it in, it used up all the power in the Jackery to get it back down to temperature. And we checked this morning after I got the generator going, plugged it straight into the generator, the gas generator. I checked the freezer and everything was still solid frozen, nothing like semi-melted or anything. So we didn't lose any food. So that was a good thing. See, now we're up to 94%. And that definitely didn't take 2 hours. So I'll finish uploading and then we'll head back home. It's now 12:17 and I'm just waiting for this almost done for the 4K version to complete. And it's amazing. Sometimes I'll upload an hour-long video, 45-minute to an hour-long video, and it goes through those 3 steps, SD, HD, then 4K, really fast, and then also does all of its checks, and then there's no restrictions or anything. And then other times it does this. So I upload a much smaller video, it's only 16 minutes long, and then it just kind of hangs up on the 4K version while it's trying to process. And sometimes if you just refresh the page, it kind of like kickstarts it like that. It's possible that it was a coincidence, but I hit refresh and it did a refresh and it's saying everything's fine, no restrictions, SD, HD, and 4K are done. Now I can just hit go public. Let's make sure everything's done. Okay, go public. So it is now 12:18. Hit done, save. Let's see who leaves the first comment. I always like to do that while I'm doing a little catch-up video here. Who left the first comment? And there is one, and it is Waylon Timlick 2792. I'm replying, thanks for being first. That's awesome. And then I hit thumbs up, heart it, and then we can get back to the house. Put all my stuff away. Put that down there so it doesn't fall onto my laptop. I also try and drive very slowly and try not to take turns too fast, because almost every single gas tank I've ever owned leaks a little bit when it sloshes around in the back of your car. And I'm not sure if you've ever had gas leak in your car onto your carpet or whatever. It melts stuff. It melts certain types of rubber and the foot mats. I think the first time that ever happened to me, I had a Dodge Colt and I purposely kept one little gas tank in my car when I first bought it, just to see how far the car would drive on a full tank of gas. And then I had the little jerry can so that when I ran out of gas, I could put some more gas in and then get to a gas station. So I kind of purposely ran it until it ran out of gas. Not a good idea, don't do it, but that was just what I did when I was in my early 20s, just to see how far I could go. But this particular jerry can, I don't think it's spilt once. I think the only time it ever leaked was when it wasn't like all the way done super tight, and just the heat in the garage in the summertime, it's almost like the gas somehow gets pushed out, even though it's lower than the actual opening. It somehow leaks out, and then the garage stinks like gas. When it leaked in my car, it took, I don't know, weeks, possibly more than weeks, to get that stench out of my car, so it just reeked like gas. So no open flames. So this is what I have set up right now. I just realized this one's charged to 100%. I'm gonna start charging the Blue Eddy next. So I'm gonna unplug this, plug that into there, and that will start charging. We're getting our water from our neighbor from across the street. They're on a different grid than us, so for whatever reason they got power. And so she just said anytime you need water, we go over, grab some water. And so this is being plugged in straight into the gas generator, and then I have one straight into the fridge, and I'm definitely not going to unplug this fridge again until we get our power back, because we can't afford to lose food. So that's going to stay there. This is going to continue to charge my power stations, which we will move around the house to power other things, and we'll just kind of keep cycling through them until the power comes back on. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next vlog.